Hello everyone, welcome to week number 4. We have a lot to talk about this week, so I'm going to get to it. We have quiz number 2, discussion post number 4, SOTW number 3, because some of you are clever and came up with speech of the week with that nice little abbreviation there, and then for the persuasive annotated bibliography. So after you hear me say persuasive annotated bibliography, just take a breath, because we will get through it. It is not that terrible, and I really will hope to help you out as best I can so that it isn't that terrible. Basically, it's research for your persuasive speech. Yeah, but I promise it's really not that terrible. It just takes a little time. You'll want to do it. It is 100 points, and you'll notice that the It's in the Bag speech was also 100 points. This persuasive annotated bibliography is 100 points. So it's very important, but it's important to have research to back up what you're talking about. So you're going to need 3 scholarly articles, and that's how you basically find research and information for your persuasive speech. What you'll do this through the USD search engines, and under content I have the assignment instructions, and it's very long and it's very lengthy, and it basically tells you everything. Even if you get stuck, I ask you not to just shoot me an email right away like, Katie, I'm panicking, I don't know what I'm doing. Please go, there's a couple other steps I'd like you to try first, including talking to a librarian. They are just fantastic rock stars at helping out with this assignment. So they're the people you will contact first and not me first. So keep that in mind. Here's the overarching kind of theme for this, for searching and doing it well. A lot of people are going to go to the USD search engine, and you're going to think about your topic, and you're just going to type in those words exactly. So I gave the example, and you'll notice in your feedback, I gave you feedback for your persuasive topics. So you'll go to the Dropbox, you'll click on your persuasive topic, feedback left, and then I listed an example. And my example is doing a speech over Gangnam Style, the dance that kind of has swept the nation, over 1 billion YouTube hits. And, if I went to the USD database and typed in Gangnam Style, I'm probably going to get 0 results. Maybe not. Maybe some crazy scientist has done a research study over it already, but it's not very likely. So what you need to do is take a step back and say, what am I really trying to get at? What am I really trying to research here? I'm not trying to research Gangnam Style. I'm trying to research the benefits of dance. I'm trying to research health benefits of dance. So type that in. Think outside the box here. What are you really trying to get at? Music impact. The impact of music on people. I could tie that into a speech. Like Gangnam Style, is music. It gets you up and it gets you going. I could look at just being active, how dancing is a physical thing, and being physical is good for your body. It's good for your emotions. Also, laughter is sometimes associated with that dance. I could find an article on laughter and how it's good for you. People get kind of like this tunnel vision of, this is my topic, so I have to search just that. If you can incorporate it into your speech from a research article, it's acceptable. As long as it comes from a source. As long as you're not pulling something crazy out of the air and just trying to tie it into your speech. If you're having difficulties with that, email me, and I might be able to help you think a little differently about your topic and what you research. But your research does not have to be exactly what your topic is. It just needs to tie in. And that's kind of the fun of having these more fun, persuasive topics, is that we get to have a little more fun with our research too. Research and fun, I don't know. Okay, the other one thing I wanted to talk about is persuading in general. When you're persuading an audience, it's a spectrum, okay? So we kind of have the spectrum of the topic. So let's say I took the topic, textbooks should be free. So I'm going to get up there and I'm going to tell you all that college textbooks should be free, which you're all like, this girl's on to something here. Textbooks should be free. So we have this spectrum. And over here is my point. Textbooks should be free. I'm adamant about this. I'm right over here. And on this end, it's no. People should pay for textbooks. So definitely 2 different sides. Now what you'll find is typically, sorry that my phone is ringing. Just wait. Okay, so what you'll find is that people aren't typically either one side or the other. Even myself, I'm probably not dead set on the fact that textbooks have to be free. But I'm probably, right around here on the spectrum. So what you're going to want to do is find a person who's maybe over here. You're just going to want to get them to move. And that's kind of the point, is we're not trying to take all these people who say everyone should pay for textbooks and make them jump ship, onto your topic and say, you're absolutely right. What we want to do is just get people to move. Whether that be one way or the other. If somebody's really low, just get them to move. Maybe that person's not even going to move a little bit. Maybe they're just going to start thinking about things a little bit differently. Persuading is not about getting everybody to hop on your boat and do exactly what you want them to do. It doesn't have to be that way. It can kind of just be getting them to think differently. It's just sort of this little shift that we want to see. Hopefully that makes sense. Maybe it was a little weird, probably distracting with my phone ringing. But yeah, that's kind of what we're looking for. It's just getting people to move on that spectrum, which I think all of you can do. And in the time we're given to give a persuasive speech, 4 to 5 minutes, that's about all we're going to be able to do. And that's why those hot topic issues, like abortion or even gun control is really a hot one right now. We're going to have a pretty hard time trying to sway people within only 4 or 5 minutes. So hopefully you guys can understand that. If you're having an issue with your topic, if you want to change it, you can email me. Always, always, always email me. You guys probably know that by now. So the annotated bibliography itself, you're going to find 3 articles. And what you're going to do is you're going to find the article, you're going to cite it, and you're going to write a paragraph about it. And in my assignment, I explain it. And then you're going to cite another article, an APA, and then explain it. And again, that assignment really breaks it down for you. It has an example even. I just kind of copy and pasted some stuff to give you an example of how it should exactly look. So I really feel like you guys should have a great idea of how to do this one. The only other thing to look at for this week is the supporting types PowerPoint. Now, I'm kind of getting ahead of it here, but I want you to be fully prepared for the persuasive speech. And what's going to happen is you have your thesis. So let's take the one I used for example. Everyone should learn to Gangnam Style. That's my thesis. It's up here. And then what you do is you pick 3 main points, 1, 2, 3, that then support your thesis. You like my hand motions there? So my mini thesis 1 was Gangnam Style is good for your health. Mini thesis number 2, Gangnam Style is energizing. And mini thesis number 3, Gangnam Style is fun. So within those, you have to have 6 supporting types, and it will make a lot more sense if you look at the preparation outline, which I also put under content, and if you go through that PowerPoint. It really makes sense, and it's all about organization. It's kind of hard for me to explain just, using words. But basically, check out the preparation outline, and also check out, I posted what the rubric will be, because you'll be graded on the whole rubric for this one. But then next week, I will have a longer video than this one, which I'm already annoying myself at how long I'm talking, with a persuasive speech example, and I'm going to explain every single thing on the rubric. So I feel like you're going to just be like, yes, got this. So aside from that, I don't really have anything else. And the persuasive annotated bibliography, it's going to take a little time to sort of find those key terms that are going to be a little different and maybe not exactly what you're thinking you're going to research. And then just, writing about them, citing them in APA. And again, we have some great resources with the library. If you have any questions about topics, your It's in the Bag speech, I have feedback for that uploaded too. The answer is always to email me. So please do. Otherwise, have a great week. And again, email me with questions. See you later.